Hey, what's up, everybody? Just gonna try something different and do a little review for all the pairs with just our basic template. It's just slightly a little bit more than the basic. All I have on here is some Fibonacci's that are automatically drawn, and then our basic TDI as well. If you don't have any of these templates or anything, just go ahead and see the links and everything below, and go ahead and message if you want help with all this. First one, and also we do these all off the 4 hour time frame, so they're a little bit longer trades and all that. So you might want to do smaller positions and all that. But we're just going to kind of go through real quick and see what we're seeing right now. So we got our buy zone and all that, as I label them, right here. We also got the stochastic. It's all nice and low as well. What I'm actually looking for more so on this is a little bit of a pullback first. Don't know how far, and then just wait for it to start coming up. And remember all the rules if you're not in our group and all that. And then the crossover of the EMAs is what we're waiting for the final confirmation to enter for ACAD. And we got ACHEF right here looking similar. Everything kind of in the center though as far as the baseline is concerned. So realistically, this one can go either way. So better to really wait, because you can see we got a small buy and a small sell zone right here. So that one could be better to just wait on. AJ, same thing. We got them stacking up the buy and sell zone. It is looking better for a possible buy due to our baseline and everything being nice and low right here on our TDI. We also got the stochastic and everything getting ready to possibly cross up. So this one could be a buy with the smaller target possibly here if you just wanted to be real safe, or right under the 800 EMA right there. AN, don't really care trading AN honestly too much because it's mainly range bound for the most part, not too many pips, but it's good to kind of check and see so you know if Australia or New Zealand is stronger or weaker, so it's easier to cross reference with them. But you can see it looks like it's probably to come back and retest this EMA and then back up here and probably not do too much honestly. AU, we've been retesting our buy zone higher and higher and higher. Our baseline is steadily going up, our stochastic low, so we'll probably look for another retest right around this little area, and then easy target right around the 200. If you wanted a better target, right under the 23.6 area. CAD Chef, we're already nice and high. We're in our sell zone. Baseline still moving up a bit, stochastic kind of high, getting ready to come down. So we'll probably see another retesting of it, maybe right around this area. Hopefully we don't get it to break the high that it's made. So if it kind of, we get a good move up and it don't break it, then we probably look for some good selling opportunities, most likely right around this area for a safe, quicker target, longer term target. Down here, real long term target, 23.6. CAD Japan, we got everything, got the baseline starting to move up, so it looks like it's actually trying to start to make some moves higher and everything, so that's really good. So probably look for some retesting around here, see what's going to happen, but most likely we'll get a little more consolidation hopefully here as the baseline start to come up. Kind of want to see if it's going to break it and do a move down to the 200 before it reverses up, or if it's going to just fight here. Chef Japan, it just started making a small buy zone, so I always tell people the smaller the zone, the smaller the weight and all that. We could shrink it down, and we could see though there is a stronger buy zone just under it, so I'd say definitely wait for it to retest. You can see our zero levels here, so we have been kind of progressively going down a little bit, but our TDI is making a nice little squeeze, so I'm guessing we'll probably get another kind of a quick stop hunt or something down to this area before it actually pulls on back up. EA, kind of in the center zone right now, so this is a smaller buy zone. We have the strong one down here, so most likely we may get a test right around the EMA before we get the nice real move up, wait for the stochastic, everything to line up, and the crossover. You could see we've had lots of little crossovers, so since they're all so close together, it's telling me really it's just consolidating for now, especially with their baseline right here in the middle. RSI going down a little bit, so wait for a nice little possible test and then move up, and we could probably easily have a target right around here or here. ECAD looking good. We got it literally a pin right now to the 100 level on our fibs. It's in a nice buy zone as well. Stochastic already nice and low. Baseline getting pretty low, so basically want to wait and see for the baseline to come and start curving up unless we get a real strong break on the RSI of it breaking up. Then it's going to start pulling it up most likely, and then wait and see if the RSI retests. Baseline comes up. eChef, just got a small little buy zone here, small sell zone here. Had a nice little TDI squeeze right there. Baseline kind of low, but not as low as I'd like it, so this one probably better to just wait on, just to be safer. EG, I don't really care to trade that as well because it's more so range mounting. It's literally like right now dead in between a strong buy and a strong sell zone. We do have stochastic steadily making a nice little climb. RSI also making a small climb, but see how the baseline's still going down. So basically this whole area right here is kind of consolidation right in between the 61.8 and 38.2. So it could be better to just wait on this one to mainly just see the direction of if euro or pound is getting stronger or weaker. So when you're doing the other pairs, you know which one as well. EJ, 4 hour, we've had a nice drop from this sell zone now that's been created and all that, but now our baseline on the 4 hours getting nice and low. So just kind of wait for everything to start curving up, and it should be a good buy once it sets up. Got a stronger sell zone way down here, so we could possibly see it get that low, or possibly just pins maybe right through the 0 level before it gets ready to come on up. We do have a nice little TDI squeeze going on there as well. EN, pretty much little range. We're right around the center, so it's not super clear as to the direction yet. Don't see any buy zones nearby, but we do see the 200 there, the 800 way down there. So kind of just wait and see if it retests here and doesn't really break it other than maybe some pins, whatnot, and see where everything sets up. So this one probably wait more so. EU got a stronger buy zone down here, strong sell zone up here. Baseline's right in the middle though, so we could actually have it hit the baseline, retest it and come back down some, so the baseline probably be right around this area. When it hits it, we may get an actual retesting of our buy zone, which would be great for a safer buy entry there once it hits there and starts coming up. GA kind of in the middle right now, baseline also dead center, so it does look like it has a little bit of momentum down, so probably just wait for a retesting of our buy zone for a safer entry there. GCAD 4 hour, we're already deep into a buy zone, which is good. The stochastic getting ready to set up. Baseline's kind of low, not as low as I prefer, but still probably low enough to once it starts curving up would be a safe entry for a buy. We could get like another little move and retesting. We're almost at the bottom of that box, so just kind of watch it. Don't buy it right away. Make sure you're getting the move up first, because it could just break it and possibly readjust this zone and all that. And then there's another one way down here, so if it does have a strong breaking of it, it could just readjust it and possibly retest that one down there. So just be a little bit careful, but it is looking more so like it's getting ready for a buy soon. G-Chef, got the baseline steadily going up. It's kind of testing though right around this area. We could probably get a retest right here, because you can see how small this little zone that's been created is. So just kind of watch for possibly a retest here so you can kind of get the best possible entry. Make sure your baseline and everything's still going up as well. GJ, small buy zone, smaller sell zone. The bigger one's obviously way up here. What I do like though is the baseline. It is already starting to curve up, so that's good. So the RSI is still going in the direction of price, so we could possibly get a little retest or maybe a quick pin down to there eventually this week before it's actually fully reversed. So just kind of watch it. You guys know what I teach about as far as things to watch for in the TDI and all that. So, GN, redo it. There we go. Now we can see the box again. It has a stronger buy zone right here, just this little sell one here. A baseline kind of in the middle with the RSI going down. We are starting to get a squeeze, so that could indicate we could be getting a breakout either direction, either up or down, honestly, with this one. So just be careful with this one. If you do trade it, it would be nice to just see it retest around the 800 right here, which is dead on in the buy zone, before it actually makes a breakout up. GU got a bigger buy zone here, not too big because these are weak breaks as well. So you can kind of see the time frame that we're looking at. Baseline is steadily going up. The bands are starting to squeeze together, so it could indicate a breakout either direction. We do have the stochastic nice and low, so we may get a breakout up first and then breakout down. It's kind of hard to say. Like I said, with the center squeezes, I don't lie and make up stuff. So because when they're in the center, they could break out either way, or sometimes they do it quickly both ways. They do a false move one way, then go the way they really wanted to go, or it isn't even a false move. They just go the way they want to go and keep going. So be careful with that one. NCAD. Got a small little buy zone being created. The baseline's still going down, so that's kind of indicating to me that we'll probably get a retesting right here as well. So hopefully that kind of helps with that. Watch for that and wait for the baseline to start curving up. NCHEF. Sometimes with the template, as you see, I have to just keep switching back and forth from the time frame just to let it repaint itself where it needs to be. So that is just what it is. So just be mindful of that. If you don't see it, just kind of go back and forth on the time frame real quick. NCHEF, we got a sell zone right here, buy zone right here, baseline in the middle. So this one probably better to just pass up on and wait. NJ, this one, I think it's this pair just because of way back in the past what was created with the pin. So you kind of see this is really a sell zone and a sell zone. So this one's kind of harder to read just due to the way everything paints on here. So it could be better to just kind of wait on it, but because I see the baseline and everything nice and low, probably just wait for some retesting, you know, right around this area before it makes its move up. And you kind of in a small buy zone, but the sell area is right here. Baseline also in the center, RSI there, so we could get another move down to the 78.6 area, possibly the 100 area before it reverses. So kind of look for a reversal right around there, most likely, but it is in the center as well, so it could break down even further and hit this area as well. So just be careful with that one. Anything that's in the center like that, like when you kind of shrink it down, you see how the bigger zone is here and here, obviously. Those are more so what you're really looking for. You don't want to look for these small ones as much. UCAD. This is another one I just mainly used a reference for what's stronger. So you see the stronger sell zone is up here, the stronger buy zone is here. So if you kind of weigh all that out, realistically we're kind of in the middle of those two zones, but we could see a testing right here, which is on the EMA, the 800 EMA as well, and the 127.2 level, which is a good level. The baseline's still going down, indicating that it's most likely going to pull there or near this area before the reversal. U-Chef got the baseline. Looks like it's starting to come up some, and we have been testing right around the EMA, but we could get another small push right down to our buy zone and retest it again. Probably not go as deep as it's went before we get the real reversal, because with this big old candle right here, they may want to try and trick people into a sell, so they might want to show them a red candle first and then do maybe another pin on another candle before they actually reverse and come up, because we do got the baseline. Like I said, it is starting to curve up, which would also allow for the RSI to come and bounce off the baseline there. And finally, UJ. So you can see our stronger sell zone is up here, our stronger buy zone right here. Again, smaller buy zone box. Like I said, don't weigh that too much. This is actually looking really good. How we're getting a nice TDI squeeze on the 4-hour. The baseline is right here at 37, so I'd say maybe wait for a push, possibly a retesting just right into that zone barely. I don't know if it's going to hit that EMA honestly or not, because we already got the TDI. It's nice and tight little squeeze. Once this starts crossing up on the baseline, you can know you're going to have a lot safer of a buy entry, especially once it comes back up and starts retesting above the EMA. If you get to 50 and everything, it starts getting above that and retesting in this zone, that's even better. So that's UJ. And always, future stocks, options trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for every investor. Uh, Basically, trade at your own risk. We're just educational purposes only. All strategies used in this are at your own risk. Also, we have our Facebook public page if you want to go there and like our page for other possible updates, and we have a group as well. And if you want more information, go ahead and like the page and leave us a message if you'd like to find out more of things that we are doing. So thanks. Hope you guys all do well and have great investments and great trading.